I get a tap here, generally speaking, just with this pressure that I'm making here. So if I'm up in here and I let my weight come off of my back foot,
yeah.
So I make it to the inside right here. I want to take my chest into the pass. Like I don't want just my arms to go, right? So we're playing in here and he pops that open and starts trying to move. I want to get my chest into the pass. And now I can get my hands up underneath here pretty easy. And he starts to try to grab your head or manipulate. Just walk him up, right? So the play now is going to be to get this hand to his collar, not to his collarbone, to his scapula on the back. So once I'm here, I reach first and then I start lifting. And I want to lay, see how I sit him here? So he can't go, I'm sorry, I'm on.
It's all good, I can breathe.
So he can't go back to the ground. But over here, or like if I'm just here, I gotta keep holding him. But I come in here and I put him on my knee so he can't retreat. The only thing you can do is what? Perfect. My chest leads the way. He wants to come up with this underhook, got him. Oh, he D's up. No. We're gonna follow in there. And look, I'm not doing this on Armlock. I see some of you guys are doing like this and trying to squeeze him tight. You can cross your ankles, that's fine, but no matter if they cross or don't cross, you're curling it in and putting your feet on the floor. I know I can't put my feet on the floor now, but that's what I'm at. You feel the difference between that and that. That's a much more aggressive arm lock. Anything where you're trying to get his hips up off the ground, you have to get a block behind his hip, not on this side of his hip right here. So right here, you can always put his hip back on the ground. Yep. Even if I got him way up and I pulled him in and I got him up here and I started trying to bully on him from here, his hip starts to slip back to the ground. But when I get him up in here and then I reach first, that reach lifts him a little bit and I replace my knee with my hand. I lift, adjust him, and then I sit him right here. And it's bad news from here. I get a tap here, generally speaking, just with this pressure that I'm making here. So if I'm up in here and I let my weight come off of my back foot,
yeah.
I can make him tap just with the pressure across his throat. The double underpass is principally the same thing as the baby white pass. They just take your hips this way. They all involve me putting a block back here on this side so his hips can't go back to the ground. In a double underpass, it's my chest that does that. In a baby white pass, it's my hand and my knee that keeps him up there behind him. But either way, regardless of how I do it, I have to lead. I'm trying to steer him with my chest. So, like this. This is what makes me feel strong when I get in these spots. If you're getting in here and you're getting to this and you're having trouble like hoisting them up onto your hips, then just skip that part. You're gonna need that if you're gonna double underpass, but you don't need it for the baby white. For the baby white, so kind of D up a little bit, yeah. I just go here to this one, and then I start to turn the corner and lift my, feel the difference in this versus this? This is a completely different thing. Big chest up, and now his hips are not off the ground. He's pushing away on me. Push away on me, push away. Get under there and bring his hips up above his diaphragm like that. Now he's carrying his own, the weight of it, like the heaviest part of his body. And then I'm putting weight on his throat right there. And look how my chest is what moves him. And he's very happy to give that position up because he was about to get tapped. So he's like, no, I'd much rather get past. As he comes through, got him. Attacks that happen when we do the arm lock this way, so D up. The first attack feels like an Americana, it feels like it's in the shoulder. Because I fall, keep it strong. I fall with my weight here and it puts the pressure on the shoulder. The second play, as this straightens out, the tension transfers through this part of the elbow here. So it's like it's like an Americana almost, that it's too straight. But then as she goes to relieve that pressure, because it feels like her arm's gonna pop, and it straightens, then it transfers into the straight arm lock that hyperextends the elbow. But there's three things that happen, right? There's Americana style pressure. She doesn't like that, so she straightens her arm, and it gets that that pressure there. She doesn't like that, so she turns it over and it gets the hyperextension pressure. But I'm looking to break her arm through all 3 motions. Right, and she can tap to whichever one that she wants. You know, if we're doing it well, it's not gonna break. You're not gonna have to go hard. But that first play, everything is stuck up here and your fall goes like that. Ow, I don't like that. It's not gonna break my arm, but I don't like it. And so you relieve the pressure by doing that, which now it's transferring through, yep, and then it goes to there. So it's 3 separate locks that happen. She's welcome to tap or alleviate any of the 3. She's always gonna walk back into the next one. So first play, not this. I don't go out here and go backwards. I go out here, I connect to it, and I let all my weight, sorry Donna, this sucks. It's painful on your head, but my weight goes to the lock, you see? Here. Now that's the Americana pressure. That's, yeah, she has to straighten it or it feels like your elbow's gonna pop right there. Like you're getting Americana, but you decide to straighten your arm, all that pressure transfers in there. So you're looking for those 3 locks. You'll really only get the second or third one. Nobody taps the Americana, they just let their grip go. Not this, you feel there's no space.
Yeah.
Not this, there's no space. It's, you know, here.